Subaru has never been a brand you go to if you're in search of an electric car. However, that is about to change with the arrival of the 2023 Subaru Solterra, which is expected to be launched in mid-2022. It gets 3 trim configurations as well. It's powered by dual electric motors, and the impressive symmetrical all-wheel drive terrain is on board for all the trims. The futuristic interior and exterior design, coupled with all the versatility of a crossover SUV, makes it very desirable. Here are 10 things you need to know before buying the 2023 Subaru Solterra. Number 10. Futuristic interior design. The exterior design of the 2023 Subaru Solterra looks very striking and is pretty radical compared to all the other models in Subaru's lineup, even though the styling does look similar in many areas to its Toyota sibling. We admire the Fox grille with the neat Subaru logo, LED lights, and fog lights, and the cool functional air vents on both sides of the front bumper. The blacked out cladding is presented all around the vehicle, and that provides it with more of an off-road ready vibe. However, it doesn't gel very well with some of the lighter color options. The other nice detail includes the 20-inch wheels, black gold pillar, and better length and wheelbase than the ID4. The LED taillights have a single bar design, and the split spoiler looks very different from all the other rivals bearing the BZ4X. Number 9. Dual electric motors offers adequate acceleration. The Stardive Dual Electric Motors presents in the 2023 Subaru Solterra produced a combined 215 horsepower and 249 pound-feet of torque. This motor comes with matted to a 1-speed automatic transmission in an asymmetrical all-wheel drive terrain. There is also a dual-function X mode, which offers multiple terrain modes that the driver can choose from. Even though the performance numbers don't look very exciting, we found the Subaru Solterra to be a decent performer. The Solterra has more than enough grunt to overtake a fast-moving vehicle on the highway. The instantaneous torque from the electric motors is excellent, and the 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 6.2 seconds is decent too. However, the Solterra cannot be used for towing. Some of the rivals offer better acceleration numbers too. Number 8. A capable off-roader. Coming with the asymmetrical all-wheel drive terrain as a standard for all the trims, the 2023 Subaru Solterra does come out with all the off-road potential that you would expect from a Subaru. There are also multiple all-wheel drive modes to choose from, and that does alter the all-wheel drive performance, making it superior to all the other rivals out there. Put the car in mud or snow mode, and the car does manage to come out of the such tricky conditions with ease. The instantaneous torque of the electric motors, coupled with the best in the class ground clearance, is some of the factors that help the Subaru Solterra to be one of the top chains in terms of off-roadability. Number 7. Not the most spacious. You are not going to be disappointed with the 2023 Subaru Solterra's interior space. However, some rivals manage to do better here due to the long wheelbase they come in. The front seat of the Solterra provides more than enough headroom and legroom. The rear seats also has great legroom, even when sitting behind a 6-foot tall person. However, the rear headroom is a bit restrictive for the taller folks. Open the trunk and you will be greeted with a reasonably spacious cargo area, and it has a separate portion to store some essentials in form of underfloor storage. However, the loading slip is high and that does turn out to be cumbersome to put in or take out items from the trunk. Number 6. Limited driving range. Coming with a 72.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack that is fitted on the floor, the Subaru can do 228 miles on the 18-inch wheels that come in the lower trims and 222 miles on the trims equipped with 20-inch wheels. The level 2 charging would take the battery from 0 to 100% in about 9 hours. However, you can also charge through the 100 kilowatt DC fast charging, which would reach 80% from 0 in just 56 minutes. Number 5. Regenerative braking. Regenerative braking is presented in the Subaru Solterra and can be toggled through the gear selector knob and on the center console. There are multiple modes of regenerative braking, and it takes a bit of time to get used to. The braking experience is not the smoothest either, as there is a slight jerk whenever you take the leg off the gas pedal. Nevertheless, the 4-wheel disc brake setup offers more than enough braking bite and progression, helping the Solterra come to a halt with no issues. The ABS intrusion is a minimal and the overall braking performance was found to be effortless, similar to the driving character offered by the Solterra. Number 4. Pulse ride quality. Unlike many of its rivals, in the compact fully electric segment, which comes with a stiff suspension system to compensate for the weight of the added battery pack, the 2023 Subaru Solterra is very different. The ride quality is plush, irrespective of the speed and the road condition, and that can be associated with the softer suspension. Drive it slowly, and the Solterra rewards you with a comfortable ride. Even when driving on pothole-infested city streets, the ride is very plain. The vertical movement on the highway is minimal. Even the body roll is not a deal breaker with the 2023 Subaru Solterra. Number 3. Feature-filled infotainment system. The 12.3-inch Solterra Connection infotainment system, which has been borrowed from Toyota, generally offers a pleasant user experience. The icons are fairly large, and the touch sensitivity is excellent. The display is very bright, and the driver wouldn't have any issues using it on a bright sunny day. And the learning curve is minimal too. All the connectivity and entertainment features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, navigation, voice recognition, audio streaming, and steering-mounted audio controls are standard. The Harman Kardon audio system turned out to be an audiophile grade 2. However, we wish Subaru offered a few buttons and knobs to control some of the functionalities of the infotainment. Number 2. Interior resembles a Toyota BZ4X. The interior also resembles the Toyota BZ4X very well, probably more than the exterior. When it comes to the design of this interior, we did like the textured fabric-like material that most of the dashboard comes in. The soft padding on the aluminum-like elements on the door cards managed to accent the cabin feel more. The steering feels high quality and there are quite a few cubbyholes and storage options. The interior is also very aerodynamic, similar to all the Toyotas out there. Everything falls into place very well and no one needs to hunt for anything. All the buttons and knobs are easy to reach. However, the piano black elements are fingerprinted magnets, and the lack of glove box feels weird. But there are many other storage options. Number 1. Comfortable and sure-footed driving dynamics. With a curb weight around 4,300 pounds, the driving dynamics turned out to be surprisingly agile for a compact crossover. The vehicle behaves well during the direction changes and doesn't feel twitchy when taking corners a bit too enthusiastically. The body roll is well under control, and the brilliant chassis does help the SUV to be a bit more playful than we expected. The symmetrical all-wheel drive terrain provides excellent grip, and multiple driving modes are offered with dual-function X mode. The higher trims get reasonably wide, 235 section tires wrapped in 20-inch wheels.